Congratulations, you just closed on a new beautiful property. But Alex, how do I stay organized after closing? Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex Canals. I'm a top-rated mortgage home loan originator, and in this video, we're going to discuss all things post-closing. You close on a new property, maybe you're throwing a housewarming party, maybe you're shopping for furniture, doing some new landscaping, but let's always remember to go ahead and stay organized with all the clerical paperwork. When's my first payment due? Your first payment is due the following month after you close. So if you close in February, it's not going to be due until April. If you close in June, it's not going to be due until August. December, it would be due February. Your mortgage is always going to be due the first of the month, just like rent. You're typically going to have a 15-day leeway period before it's referred to as a late mortgage payment. If you pay it after the 15th, you're going to have to go ahead and pay a late fee. If it's 30 days late, that's when it's going to impact your credit. If it's 60 or 90 days late, that's going to drastically impact your credit and be referred to as a derogatory account. So what I'm getting at, it's due on the 1st. You can go ahead and set up auto preferences to have it automatically paid. You can go ahead and mail it in around the 1st, but just remember your mortgage payment is going to be due the 1st, but you do have a leeway period of 15 days before it's referred to as late. When you close, you're going to go ahead and get what is referred to as your loan servicing information, typically 1 to 2 weeks before your first mortgage payment is due. Don't worry, it will come. It's setting up a new account. I am a home loan originator. The company that you make your mortgage payment to is the loan servicer. In certain circumstances, the loan servicer and originator, it's the same company. In certain circumstances, loan originators sell off the loan and a loan servicer takes the account and you pay that particular entity. If your loan is sold off, the terms the loan originator gave you can never change. They have to go ahead and legally abide by all those particular terms. So not like they're going to pull any funny business. If this is the mortgage you took out, this is the mortgage you're going to go ahead and pay. And if you ever have any questions about that, always feel free to reach out to me. Just because your loan is being serviced by a loan servicer, you always have my personal cell. You can always email, call, text anytime you wish to get any information on your exact transaction. So you've got your loan servicing information coming to you here. It's like any other account. Set it up. Go ahead and link your checking account to it if you wish to do auto bill pay, or you can always pay old school and mail it in as well. With your mortgage payment, if you have an impound account, that means your taxes and your insurance are included into your monthly mortgage payment. You will reflect that on all of your statements. The majority of clients do have their taxes and their insurance included into their mortgage. In a few circumstances, people prefer to do what's referred to as a waive of escrow, where they pay their taxes and their insurance separately from the loan. If you're in a property that has an HOA, you will pay the HOA separately from the mortgage. The mortgage is principal, interest, taxes, insurance, private mortgage insurance if it applies, and then the HOAs are paid separately. HOAs can be due quarterly, monthly. My advice for you is if you're in a community that has an HOA, give the HOA a call, introduce yourselves. Hey guys, how do I make payment? More than likely, they're going to send you an account set up similar to a mortgage or a credit card or a utility bill, and you can essentially link your checking information to it or your credit card, or you can always pay old school as well. I highly recommend you not just reach out to the HOA about payment information, introduce yourselves. We're the new family in town. What do we need to know about home ownership? Is there any things we need to know about the community, neighborhood? Again, the HOA wants to see you have an enjoyable homeowner experience. HOAs are non-for-profit, and again, reach out to them, see how they can go ahead and improve your home ownership, and at the same time, they will also provide you information how you go ahead and make your mortgage payment. Alex, why is my mortgage payment going up? You said I had a fixed rate loan. Yes, you do have a fixed rate loan, but if your mortgage payment has gone up with a fixed rate loan, that means your property taxes or your homeowner's insurance have gone up. The mortgage component is fixed. Property taxes, insurance are not fixed. Don't be surprised 5 years from now, taxes are higher. Don't be surprised 5 years from now, your homeowner's insurance policy is higher. So if your taxes or your insurance increase, your mortgage payment will increase as well. So always keep an eye, check out your statements, look at why your mortgage payment's gone up. It's not guaranteed it's going to happen, but if it does go up and you have a fixed rate mortgage, that is the culprit. Let's go ahead and talk about private mortgage insurance. A lot of loans have PMI unless you put 20% down. As time does progress, we can reduce the private mortgage insurance or remove the private mortgage insurance when you have more equity in your property. It's always case by case, but it's usually a couple years from the time you close until the time you can actually go ahead and get rid of private mortgage insurance. Next, let's go ahead and talk about some clerical items regarding your property. First and foremost, always always change your locks. You have no idea who owns keys to your property. Maybe it's the neighbor, maybe it's the landscaping company, maybe it's the pool cleaning company. Leave nothing to chance. Hire a locksmith and go ahead and get your keys changed. Another thing too is go ahead and have your garage door openers reprogrammed. When you close on the property, they typically just give you the keys and give you the garage door opener. Who knows if they still have the program, the keys to all these ways to get into your property. So go ahead and change all of them here. And I'm a huge proponent of a Ring doorbell system, so that way you can always go ahead and be monitoring your property. And if you need to go the extra step, consider getting security or alarm systems. That actually may reduce your insurance policy as well too. This is your castle. Take care of it, take pride in ownership, and also protect your property. Also, you're gonna go ahead and get a lot of mailer solicitations, okay? You're gonna get a lot of spam mail. No one's spamming you directly. What they do is they realize you purchased the property, and that's public record. So when public record becomes noticed, they just send mail, whether it's for siding, solar, roofing, cleaning services, maybe it's life insurance they're selling you. So if something does look suspect, my first tip to anybody is look at the mailer they sent you, look at the phone number, Google the phone number, and if you Google the phone number, you may see that this thing is a scam type of service. And if you have any questions, reach out to me. Alex, I received this thing from your mortgage company. Is this true? And a lot of times the answer is no, it's not true. So Google the address, and if you have any questions, reach out to me. I can go and let you know if this mail is legitimate or it's not. It will eventually subside, but again, they're soliciting you because you purchased a property, it's public record, and they're trying to go ahead and send you mailers based upon that information. Speaking of mail, we need to go ahead and change our address absolutely everywhere. Attention to detail is critical, and let's leave nothing to chance. Let me grab my list. So you just closed on your property. We've already changed the locks. Let's go ahead and get a new driver's license. If you're in Arizona, you can go to the MVD website online. If you're in California, you can go to the DMV. That will allow you to go ahead and get a new driver's license. You're also going to want to let your employer know. You can go to the HR's website, change your information. It's critical that they know where you work if they need to ever reach out to you. Do an official USPS change of address. Just because you do the USPS change of address doesn't mean everything is going to cascade down. That simply means any mail that goes to the old address, they will forward it. There's no guarantee that that mail will get forwarded to your address, so it's imperative that you do everything officially with the USPS. All credit cards, banking information, you physically need to log into your Chase or your Wells Fargo or your Desert Schools or whoever you have a student loan with. Go in there and absolutely change all of your proper contact information. Any insurance information too. Auto insurance, health insurance, life insurance. A lot of insurance premiums are dictated based upon where you live. So this new zip code, new address could increase your premiums or it could actually decrease your premiums. Change all of your contact information, cell phone, DirecTV. My favorite thing to change is Amazon. Any mail services you may get, anything medical related, doctor's office, veterinary clinics, gyms, health clubs, friends and family, any place where your address is, to say, hey, I got a new address, go online, change it. If you go to the gym, oh, by the way, here's my new address. Just get all of your addresses changed. I've probably already recommended you do this, but create a file folder in your email and just put it the address. Let's just call it 123 Maple Street. So anything that comes to you via email that's correlated to your property, you can just simply put it in that nice email folder. Long term, let's talk about refinancing. Let's also talk about closing maintenance costs too. So interest rates hopefully will come down in the future. When rates come down in the future, I will help you do what is referred to as a refinance. As a loan originator, we would originate a new loan. This new loan would pay off your existing loan, get us a lower rate, get us a lower monthly payment. Don't worry about tracking interest rates. I will constantly track interest rates for all of my close clients. That way you can focus on your job and your life. Generally speaking, we want to see interest rates come down, give or take about 1 percentage point to where it makes sense. When we get to that point, we're going to run numbers, break-even analysis. We're going to go ahead and do looking. We're going to look at all the math to see if a refinance makes sense for you and your situation. Also, realize that home ownership does involve maintenance and upkeep. Every property is different, whether it's a new home, whether it's an old home, whether it's a big property, whether it's a small property. Always have money set aside for renovation, rehabilitation, or just general upkeep and maintenance. If you're not certain how much money you should need, talk to your real estate agent and also talk to your home inspection. Hey, I'm well aware I'm going to need to replace the roof in 5 years. Let's just start putting some money aside. Or hey, I'm going to need to go ahead and get new appliances. Should I go ahead and look for a credit card that offers 0 money interest on appliances? Just kind of have that in the back of your mind. I hope this video was educational, informative. I really want to see you have a successful path to home ownership from the original origination side, but also at the same time, after you close, I look at my clients for life, not a transaction. So I really want to see you have a successful, lengthy home ownership as well. I'll see you in the next video and have a great rest of your day.